Ramp via Echo 1, United 1743.
And here we are again at Orlando International Airport. We are cleared to go. Just gonna dial up some frequencies here while we board the passengers.
And Orlando ground damage at 1535 on Foxtrot.
Vacation's beginning.
West ramp.
Actually gotta get my numbers again because I did bleeds off for the takeoff.
Damage at 1535, taxi to the west ramp via Foxtrot.
So lost 2 degrees on the
Echo,
flights.
hold short, runway 36 right.
Foxtrot, Echo, hold short 36 right, damage at 1535.
Orlando ground Delta 1544 and gate 10, ready for the bushfire engine start.
There we go. So you can hear the baggage coming. It takes forever.
Orlando ground Delta 1544, gate 10, ready for the bushfire engine start.
Stop calling for push. Damage at 1535, 36 right, Echo, Charlie, Bravo 10, short of 36 right.
Oh, he sounds aggravated. Towers 1845. Is that what we had? 56.8, so we're 400 pounds. Yeah, we're 400 pounds late. It's gonna be 156.4.
Damage at 1535, I'm sorry. You're taxiing to the west ramp?
So 180.
Yeah, so we're currently taking Foxtrot, Echo.
Alright, Foxtrot, Charlie, Bravo 10, short of 36 right, please.
Foxtrot, Charlie, Bravo, hold short 36 right, damage at 1535.
They say 30.54. .6. Two, 6 down. Now for nav 2. Com 2 is going to be 24.8.
And damage at 1535, do you want to right on Bravo or left on Bravo?
Neither, Bravo 10.
Bravo 10, damage at 1535.
But cellular services must be turned off prior to takeoff. In-flight crew members, please prepare for departure.
Change this real quick. Sorry guys, I'll get the chat going here in a second. Alright. Turn the volume down. Scotty B, what's up, bud? Friday Night Ops, my man. 159. 168. 168. Good. 33,000. Still heavy tonight. That looks good.
Hello. Thank you.
Ooh, that's bright. That's good. That's good. Fix this because I flew the 737 earlier. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alrighty then. Let's go for the fuel pumps.
I'm right next to her.
Oh.
Thank you.
There we go. Check out. 24.8 pumps balance. Balance pumps on 12.4 each side. Hydraulics. It's good to go. Engine oil. Good to go. pressure is auto, and then back to the doors. Looks like the baggage is on. So we will go fire off the APU. So let's review the departure. Whoopsie. How about that? Let's review the departure. It's the Faith 2. Come off of 18 right. It's going to be a heading of 185 to 600 feet, then turn to 141. We'll get that on the nav, but then we'll pull for heading, open climb. Going up to 7,000. Shouldn't be a problem. Loaded A321 though, coming off of loaded 321 coming off of. Oh wow, Scotty, that's a long flight. Seattle to
Good evening, Val.
Incheon, is it?
How are you?
Yes, sir.
I'm doing good.
Going up here, you have problems making Faith and Mad Dog at 1460. Matter of fact, in a loaded 21, you have a problem making Fax at 2300. Never mind handed. You know, loaded with the Flex, you're almost better off using Toga or just leaving the thrust in, which I found out is a thing. It's a doable thing. Let's do this. Let's do this, and why is there a delta on the gate? And if you guys want to take a look, here's the takeoff numbers. We get a stop margin of 147
We're preparing for an on-time departure.
meters.
Prior to aircraft movement, all customers must be seated with their seatbelts fastened.
Flaps
Please make
open,
sure your
firing
seat
off
back
the
is upright,
APU.
tray table is stowed, and all carry-on items are put away. Smaller bags and personal items may be placed all the way under the seat front seat. Larger items can be stowed in
There
overhead
should be
bins
good.
with the wheels or handles facing out. Small electronic devices may be held
Before-start
and placed
checklist.
in your pocket or
Cockpit
in the
prep.
seat back.
Completed.
Complete. Gear pins and
Must
compass.
be turned off prior to
Signs.
takeoff.
On and auto.
In-flight crew
The
members,
Deers.
please
Nav.
prepare for departure.
Fuel quantity.
24,800 pounds.
Takeoff data.
Set.
Aero ref.
3007 set.
3007. Set. Electronic load sheet.
Send.
Down to the line.
Go, APU's available. Bleed's coming up. Internal power. Perfect timing. I'm just gonna wait for them to close the door.
Ladies and gentlemen, the door to the aircraft has been closed. U.S. regulations require all large personal electronic devices to be turned off and stowed at this time. You may continue to use your small airway devices. Please make sure they are switched to airplane. These devices must be unplugged from the outlets, secured in the seatback pocket,
Orlando ground,
placed in your
Delta
pocket, or held.
1544 right to taxi runway
If
18 left.
necessary, the captain may request that all devices
Delta
be turned off
1544
during the
Orlando
flight.
Tower, runway 18 left, taxi via Bravo 4 Charlie, Bravo 1.
Bravo 4 Charlie, Bravo 1, runway 18 left, Delta 1544, thank you.
Sometimes Washington Center and CPDLC. Should be a quick one tonight. Yeah, very long. Scotty, man, you get way more landings in this way, but you do have X-planes, so you got that nice A340-600. You got there's some nice long haulers as of late in X-plane. There's our load sheet, finalized. So we lost 400 pounds. We're going to take off at 181. So we'll just verify. That's good to go. 12.8, and the OFP says release calls for 13. So within 200 pounds, we're good to go there. Doors closed. Below the line. Below the line.
Windows and doors.
Closed.
Closed. Beacon.
On.
Thrust levers.
Idle.
Parking brake.
Set.
Before start checklist complete.
Let's get out of here. Calling for push. Yes, I would like to request pushback. I don't know why the dynamic lighting just messes those up, but whatever. I think there is supposed to be safe
Hello,
dock
Captain.
here.
We're ready for pushback.
on the perf page. SSG. I've heard they've updated that. They just updated the Magnite
Locking gear.
747, didn't they? What's going on with SimConnect tonight?
Hey guys, all packs are on board. Are we clear to close?
Thanks, it'll be a short taxi tonight.
Thanks.
Departure check completed. Bypass pin inserted. Release parking brakes.
Sure, I got the A cars running. Okay, we're good to go.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Cabin crew doors to automatic and cross-check.
Starting engine 2.
Check.
We have now closed the boarding door. Prior to aircraft movement, all customers must be seated with their seatbelts fastened. Please make sure your seat back is upright, tray table is stowed, and all carry-on items are put away. Laptops and devices of similar size can be placed underneath the seat in front of you for easy access after takeoff. Additionally, if you are in an even more space seat equipped with power outlets, please unplug all devices at this time.
Scotty, you should try, I don't know how the audio is, but Scotty, you should try to stream your landing for us and see if I can play it on this channel. It's only fair, you always come to support me.
Other high-touch surfaces and galleys. Also, seat assignments
Set
have
parking
been
brakes.
deliberately spread
Brakes
out
set,
in
clear,
separate
disconnect.
parties traveling together. Please help us facilitate distancing by taking and remaining in your assigned seat and keeping the aisle clear so others can pass. Please place smaller bags and personal items under the seat in front of you. Larger items may be placed in the overhead bin with
Starting
wheels
engine
or
1.
handles facing
Check.
out.
Unlocking
If
gear.
you're placing a larger bag in the bin, please make sure the bin will close before taking your seat. Larger
Tow truck
electronic
disconnected.
devices such
Bypass
as
bin
laptops must be stowed
Bleeds
prior
up,
to push
N2s
back
going.
under the seat in front of you or
Oil
in an
pressure's
overhead
rising,
bin.
oil quantity
They may
decreasing.
not be stowed in seat
Next
back
thing
pockets.
we'll see here is N1.
If you are seated in an emergency
Front fan
exit
starting
row,
to spin.
you may be called upon to open the exits
We'll see
in the event of
N1,
an emergency.
and we'll get
If
an
you are
ignition and
unable,
fuel flow.
unwilling, or feel you may injure
So this
yourself
happens
by performing the
simultaneously,
actions
so
or functions
fuel will
described
open,
on the
you got
safety
an ignition,
information card,
fuel
please
flow,
let us know.
EGT rising.
We'll find you a different seat.
Left is clear.
Our
Right
Airbus
is clear.
A320 has 8 emergency exits. There are 2 doors in the front, 2 window exits over the wings, and 2 doors in the back. Each door is equipped with an evacuation slide
Might
that can be
change the
detached
VC
from the
textures
aircraft
on it.
and used as a raft. All exits are clearly marked with a sign overhead. If
I've been
necessary,
Citation
floor level
2568
lighting will
Romeo,
illuminate the
you're
aisle
number
below
1,
behind
it's
the
Orlando
exits.
Tower, you're number 1,
In the
let me
event of
flip
an
the plans
emergency,
for you.
leave all personal belongings and proceed to your nearest exit. Please take a moment now to locate your closest exit and remember that it might be behind you. If there is a change in cabin pressure, 4 oxygen masks will drop from overhead.
All right,
Firmly
so
pull
then
the
I go
mask
like
toward you to
this,
start
I
the flow
go
of oxygen.
Did you put that leave in?
Lead
Remove your
off.
face covering. Place the mask over your nose and mouth.
Down here.
Pull the elastic
Right,
band
that's
around your
status while
head
the
and
packs
tighten
kick
the
on.
straps on both sides.
Pack
Even though the bag may
fault,
not inflate, oxygen
pack
will
fault,
be
because
flowing.
I have the starts
Be sure to
on.
put your mask on
So I'm
first
gonna
before
turn the
helping others.
mode selector to
2568
normal.
Romeo, I need 430 or
We will be
450
passing
as a
through the
cruise
cabin to
altitude.
make
Which
sure
would you
we're
like?
ready for departure.
He's gonna
You
set
can
the
help us in
flaps
making
and the
sure your
trim.
seatbelt is fastened, seat back is
I'm gonna
upright,
check the
tray
ECAM
table is
status.
stowed, and all carry-on items
430
are
Hit
put
the
away.
rudder.
Or
If you have any
Or-
questions
or
about the safety
470.
systems of this aircraft, please don't hesitate to ask.
After start checklist.
Including the use of electronic
Anti-ice.
cigarettes or vaporizers
Off.
is never allowed on any
ECAM status.
flight.
Checked.
Tampering with,
Pitch trim.
disabling, or destroying smoke detectors in aircraft restrooms is a federal offense and could result
We
in
need
a fine.
6.
This aircraft has 3 restrooms.
Citation
There's one in the
2568
front of the
Romeo, heavy
cabin,
clearance.
2 in the back. Each is equipped with a
Oh.
changing table to avoid crowding
Tell
in
me
the
I
aisle.
lost, yep,
Please
lost
wait
the
at your
mouse
seat
cursor
until the
already
restroom
on
is
the...
filled.
Citation 2568 Romeo,
We're
clear
proud
to
let you know that
Indianapolis
this flight is
Airport
carbon neutral
via
and we're
radar
offsetting
vectors
the
Cayman,
CO2
Hate that.
from the
Charlie
fuel
Alpha
used
Mike
for all of
Alpha
our
November,
domestic flights to reduce
30.5%
Then
set.
Rudder trim.
maintain 7,000, expect flight level 430, 10 minutes
After start checklist complete.
Departure frequency will be 124.8, squawk 0712.
Ready.
follow the prompts to
Full
log
up.
in. Thanks to
Full
our
down.
partnership with Amazon,
Neutral.
once connected, you can sign into your Amazon Prime account and
Full
start
left.
a free trial to stream movies, TV shows, and music. And
Full
earn
right.
True Blue points when you shop as a True Blue member while in flight.
Neutral.
You can also find entertainment listings
Its
and
clock
other
is
info about today's flight on the
0712,
Fly
and the
Hub.
frequency is
Rudder.
124.8.
With you.
Please note the fly
So for the
signal
rudder
will not
check,
be available
I
outside
press
of our
the button.
coverage area. However, entertainment
Full
content
left.
will still be available on the Fly-Fi Hub
Full right.
at
Neutral.
www.flyfi.com.
Now he's going to run his checks.
The first part of today's flight operates
Orlando,
outside
good
the
evening.
coverage area
JetBlue
for our free
798
Wi-Fi,
with
satellite
Lima for
TV,
taxi
and
coming
radio.
out Bravo
Free
5.
movies are still available on channels 39, 40,
JetBlue
and 41.
798 Orlando Tower.
If you have a handheld device
Runway
with
18
Wi-Fi
left, taxi
capabilities,
via
you
Charlie,
may also
Bravo 1.
enjoy free TV shows,
Is
magazines,
this tower
and
or
more,
ground? I got
both in and
21.8
out of
up still.
coverage on the
I've
Wi-Fi
got both
Hub.
frequencies. He's
Just type
tower, ground stepped out of the
www.flyfi.com
cab.
into your browser window.
Oh, okay. All right. So
We'll be adjusting the main
You
cabin
got both
lights
for the moment, then.
departure. If you need it, there is a reading light above your seat. We're here to make sure you have a safe and comfortable flight. Please report any inappropriate behavior.
one more time now that I'm all
to any
confused.
flight crew member.
Bravo
Thanks
5,
for your
Bravo.
attention. We hope you enjoy the JetBlue experience.
Bravo 5 Charlie, Bravo 1 for JetBlue 798.
Okay, Bravo 5, Charlie, Bravo 1, 798.
JetBlue 698, stand by. Your clearance is up next.
Oh, there's a JetBlue 698 flying. Glad I logged in when I did. You can tell we're loaded because normally we would be cruising right along here. So Charlie's going to be our first right.
Delta 1544, turn left heading 140, runway 18 left.
Clear left.
For takeoff.
Clear left side.
Delta 1544, Orlando Tower.
Delta 1544, clear for takeoff runway 18 left after departure left 140. Tower, do you read me?
Delta 1544, read you loud and clear. I got you that time.
Before takeoff checklist. Before takeoff checklist.
Flight controls.
Checked.
Checked. Flight instruments.
Checked.
Checked. Briefing.
Confirmed.
Flap setting.
Config 2.
Config 2. V1, VR, V2, flex temp.
V1 159, VR 168, V2 168, flex temp 52 degrees.
V1 159,
Citation
VR
68
168,
Flight
V2
amendment to clearance.
168,
Initial
flex
fix will
temp
be
54
KMCO-KLGA
degrees,
as you initially
ATC.
filed. Charlie Alpha Mike Delta
ECAM memo.
Tango. Rest of route unchanged.
Takeoff no blue.
JetBlue 698, I have your clearance. JetBlue 698, cleared to LaGarbage Airport via the Phase 2 departure via transition, then as filed, climb, maintain
takeoff no blue.
7,000, expect flight level 3500
Takeoff no
minutes
blue.
after departure.
Down to the line.
Departure frequency will be 124.8, squawk 0770.
Look garbage. Alex, what's up, buddy?
JetBlue 698, read back, it's correct, advise ready to taxi, holding short of
Is that you?
Hotel 3, your closest.
Alex, 698? I'm just 798. I'm just, 3 hours late. 2 hours late, whatever it is.
Delta 1544, contact Orlando departure 124.8, good night.
24-8 on departure, Delta 1544. Have a good night. See ya.
Now we're gonna have two call signs, same frequency, similar. They usually avoid Friday night ops, but oh, it is Alex. I don't know Why didn't you message me, kid? I would have set it up, my man. Below the line.
Takeoff runway.
We'll be dimming the cabin lights.
18
This is
left
normal
confirmed.
procedure when flying in the hours of darkness.
18
You'll
left
find a switch
confirmed.
for your
Cabin
gateway
crew.
to a reading light in
Advised.
the panel above your
TCAS.
head or
TARA.
in your armrest.
Engine mode selector.
Normal.
PAX.
On.
Before takeoff checklist complete.
JetBlue 798, turn left heading 140, runway 18 left cleared for takeoff.
Okay, left to 140, 18 left, clear takeoff, JetBlue 798. Clear left side.
Clear right side. Check.
Thank you, cabin crew. Seats for takeoff, please.
Attention all aircraft agents.
Ready?
Light is now current.
Affirm.
Wind 2906, altimeter 3009.
Alright, let's do this. Okay, I like the backscattering from the lights off the ground. That's pretty cool.
Approaching. 18 left.
Got a nice 12,000 foot runway or whatever this thing is. It's really long. Light wind from the right side.
On runway. 18 left.
Takeoff.
Check.
And flex 52 SRS auto thrust.
Checked. Thrust set.
Checked.
Citation 68 Romeo, runway 18 left, taxi via Bravo left.
$100 knots.
Checks.
V1. Rotate. Positive climb.
Gear up.
Gear up.
Look at that gorgeous Orlando night. I can see Epcot from here. Heading 140 blue.
Checked.
JetBlue 798, contact Orlando departure 124.8. Good night.
24.8 now, JetBlue 798.
Checked.
Thrust climb, auto thrust.
Checked.
Flaps 1.
Speed checked. Flaps 1.
Now I'm all screwed up here. I got him on the second right here. Orlando departure. Good evening, JetBlue 798, 1.9 for 7, heading 140. Flap 0.
JetBlue 798, Orlando departure.
Speed checked.
Radar contact, turn left heading
Flap
040,
0.
climb maintain 16,000.
Left 040 up to 16,000, JetBlue 798. One more time at 040.
JetBlue 798, affirmative, turn left 040.
040, 16, 16,000, JetBlue 798.
Checked.
Gorgeous. Over the shoulder departure. Thinking about doing the park visual in a loaded A321 with 30 mile winds just does not appeal appealed to me for some reason tonight. I don't know why I let Hub.
JetBlue 798, proceed direct to Buffy.
Direct to Buffy now for JetBlue 798.
Checked.
Buffy. Direct to Buffy, insert, nav.
EasyJet 4084, turn left heading 270.
Turn right heading 270, EasyJet 4084.
EasyJet. Give Orlando a second, she'll light back up. She should light back up. Huh. She didn't. Come on with it. Oh yeah, she did. It's a straight shot out of here. Autopilot 1.
Checked.
Pretty boring departure, especially when you fly straight. The only thing that happens when you fly straight. Hey, Jose, welcome, my friend, welcome. Climbing up, you can see Epcot over there.
EasyJet 4084, the airport at your 10 and 11 o'clock in 14 miles before the airfield
It's
site.
the easiest thing to see.
How
You
many
can
field
see
flight
Epcot.
EasyJet 4084?
EasyJet 4084, roger for visual approach runway 17
really
left.
see that good. Yeah, you can. I'm looking at
We're
this.
clear visual approach. 17 left,
Magic
EasyJet
Kingdom.
4084.
JetBlue 798, contact Jacksonville Center
Can't quite see it
135.902, good night.
loading. Jack Center now, 3592, JetBlue
Confirm
798.
seatbelts off.
Confirm.
Confirm. Clear red nav.
Confirm.
Lando approach now on 124.8. See ya.
124.8, Contact 13 my Victor, good night.
November 84969, contact Orlando approach on 124.8. See ya.
Call for checklist.
Have to take off climb checklist.
Orlando approach.
Landing gear.
Up.
124.8, what is that? Cybernetic
Pax.
one?
That's
On.
affirmative.
Down to the line.
Okay, over on 24.8, have a good night.
Jacksonville, good evening, JetBlue 798 at 11,000 for 16,000.
Confirm copy. Active to secondary.
JetBlue 798, Jacksonville Center, good evening. Climb maintain flight level 330.
Climb maintain flight level 330, JetBlue 798.
Along with your choice of tea and coffee.
Flight level 330 blue.
Please enjoy, and if there's anything we can do
Checked.
to make your flight more comfortable,
Managed climb.
don't hesitate to ask. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the flight.
Yes.
Cruise flight level is as shown. Optimum flight level is as shown. Recommended max flight level is as shown. Are you happy with our current selected flight level?
Yes.
Okay.
Driver, give me a call when you're back.
On. Retracted. Up. Set standard.
Standard. Cross-checked. Passing flight level 130.
This is what I get for turning the seatbelt sign off.
Now.
Checked. Below the line.
Barrow ref.
Standard set.
Standard. Set. After takeoff, climb checklist complete.
I don't even know who he's going to be handing this to. gymnastics here.
Jacksonville Center, Delta 96, flight level 350.
Delta 96, Jacksonville Center, good evening. Where are you at? Delta 96, Jacksonville Center, good evening. Delta 96, descend via the Jafar 2 arrival, Orlando landing to the south, Orlando altimeter is 3009.
Descend via the Jafar 3009 for the altimeter, Delta 96.
This guy's descending in front of us. Not close, not can't be that close, huh? 20 miles out to the side, coming into Orlando, probably. I don't understand. Why does my mouse cursor disappear inside there after a period of time? Don't get it. Don't get it. Lag on the clouds there. Yeah, we're good. Once we get through like 19,000, I'll ask him to take a break because I need a snack.
Checked.
Yeah, Scotty, once you land, you can watch us do all the dirty work. Progress page here, a little cleanup. Oh yeah, there is some stuff on the
November 87 Romeo, Jacksonville Center, good evening. November 648 Charlie Alpha, Jacksonville Center.
Delta 4722, radio check.
Debating putting those, let's see.
Citation 68 Romeo at 14,000 feet, climbing 16,000.
Citation 68 Romeo, Jacksonville Center, good evening. Climb maintain level 430.
Flight level 430, thank you, have a great day. Citation 68 Romeo.
Alpha, 7 Alpha Juliet, welcome back.
Alright,
Delta
so,
4722, radio check.
Right now, and we're not at cruise yet, this could change because we're going to pick up a little tailwind. Right now, 354, so a little bit under, so an hour and 40 minutes exactly. So we're going to go right up the coast. Oh, there is some stuff out here, huh? Visible rain shafts there.
Jacksonville Center, American 378 with you, flight level 330.
American 378, Jacksonville Center, good evening.
Good evening.
Jax, JBU798, alright, if we step out for 5-10 minutes?
Yeah, give me a call when you're back.
Yeah, we'll go. Yep, so just climbing out. What do you guys want? Do you guys want to look at the coastline? Might be a little nicer view. Let me see how this looks on my iPad. Just coming up on, that's Jacksonville right there. Or is that Daytona? That might be Daytona. Let's see. Where is that Daytona? Hold on, let's see. We'll find out right now. Ormond Beach, yeah, that's Daytona behind us there. That's Daytona. I'll leave you guys to look at the coast for a little bit and that beautiful full moon. And I'm gonna go grab a snack. I will be back very shortly.
Checked.
Checked. Through 11,500 for 16,000. JetBlue 698, Jacksonville Center, good evening, climb, maintain level 350. 350, 698. Delta 1607, contact Atlanta Center on 132.97, see ya. Going to Atlanta Center on 132.97, thanks for help tonight, Delta 1607 Heavy. Velo 301, descend via the Seinfeld 1 arrival, Orlando landing to the north, Orlando landing to the south, Orlando altimeter is 3009.
Okay, descend via the Seinfeld 1, landing south of Orlando, Velo 301.
Delta 1544, cross Larry at flight level 310.
Confirm altitude to cross Larry.
Flight level 310.
Okay, crossing Larry at flight level 310 Delta 1544.
Delta, excuse me, I didn't hear. Delta 929, Jacksonville Center, good evening. Climb, maintain flight level 290. JetBlue 7, excuse me, Delta 1044 traffic advisory to your 1 o'clock. Climbing through flight level 270 for 330 and Airbus 321.
Delta 1044, have traffic in sight.
Traffic.
Roger.
Traffic.
Jack Center, Delta 429 at flight level 200, 20 miles south of Vacay, heading towards Orlando International.
Delta 429, Jacksonville Center, you're way outside of my airspace. Just make sure you descend via the rise of 1, and when Orlando approach sends you a contact me, give them a call.
Roger that, just a courtesy call because your frequency came up, so a big howdy to you.
Jacksonville Center, TBM 1836 Victor, direct to Alpha Mike Golf, flight level 110.
November 1836 Victor, Jacksonville Center, good evening.
Good evening.
I would also like to give a big howdy.
Howdy.
1,000 to go.
Jacksonville Center, November 7 Alpha Juliet.
7 Alpha Juliet, go ahead.
Can we change plans and go ahead and land at Savannah Airport?
Roger, proceed as requested. Flight plan is updated.
Thank you kindly.
Alpha Juliet, Savannah altimeter now is 3007, winds 290 at 7. Expect runway 28.
Runway 28, thanks for the altimeter and winds. For 7 Alpha Juliet.
Cruising flight level 330, check.
All aircraft and frequency, sorry, the Vatsim server just crashed. We're all starting to come back online here.
I don't think you did say that.
Just like to extend a warm howdy. Welcome back.
Thank you.
A lot of howdies on the server.
Maybe we can get some working servers.
Who needs working servers when you have howdies?
Great Scott, howdy doody time. Delta 986, contact Orlando approach on 124.8. See ya.
Alright, that's Orlando approach.
Shaky,
have a good one.
Some weather there.
See ya.
And Jax, it's JetBlue 798 back with you. Any chance we get direct up to like, can we just get like, oh, never mind, we're gonna hit it.
No problem. Hi, Ross.
Hi. Few bumps, 33,000.
Thank you for the pirate. Delta 1044, contact Orlando approach on 124.8.
Mike,
see ya.
124.8 for Delta 1044. Thank you for the AT.
Mike Brown? Mike something. Good, really good controller. Mike Burke. Let's see what we got. If we need to go up, we can. We're landing with 11,400 and the flight plan calls for us to land with 11,200, so we could theoretically climb.
Delta 2630, I'm going to hold your climb to flight level 310.
Well, we might need to climb out of this. So let's see, maximum 366. Let's go belts. Well, I'm not into the shorts as much, Sky. I'd rather people come and learn something. I suppose we could try doing a few things. Do a couple landing videos, try to snag in some stubs, and then see what happens in the, see what happens in the long run. Now, if you gentlemen will excuse me, once this turbulence settles down, I'm gonna stuff my face with some JetBlue cookies. I was thinking about once we get the webcam and the Streamlabs OBS going, small giveaways. You know, like a box of JetBlue cookies. Sim Market, you know, $15 to Sim Market, guess the landings, things like that.
November 47 Alpha, Juliet, enter straight in runway 28.
Alrighty, one to straight in for runway 28, November 7 Alpha, Juliet.
There really wasn't supposed to be anything except for...
Jacksonville Center, good evening, Frontier Flight 114, flight level 340.
Frontier 114, Jacksonville Center, good evening, reset transponder squawk 1040.
Wasn't supposed to be too much bumps here, it wasn't projected. Just a little bit of the jet stream at flight level 400 off the north end of North Carolina, southern end of Virginia. We'll just leave the belts on for now.
This is Jacksonville Center. Just to give you a heads up, the servers are crashing. The Vatsim servers are going down. I know there's only a few people left in the frequency. I've already lost about half of my planes. So bear with us here.
I had to log in on the west server there, Mike, to even get on when I was on the ground at Orlando.
Yeah, I'm logged in the Canadian server, and that kicked me off. So something's on fire.
Oh, so much velocity.
So much for across the pond in velocity.
Slow-locity.
Frontier 114, hot one.
Oh, good lord.
Frontier 114, radar contact, let's see here. 44 miles south of Carp, good evening.
Taking a beating here.
Thank you, just taking up on my...
Scotty V just lost Vatsim. Here we go.
Yep, it's working now. See you.
And JetBlue 798, can we try 350, Mike?
Yeah, climb maintain flight level 350.
Climb maintain flight level 35. Well, now of course I said that and it's smoothing out. Let me give it a couple more minutes. I'll re-request. I'm gonna maintain 330 for now. It just smoothed out.
Roger.
On Jacksonville Center, Southwest 163, with you at flight level of 160.
Southwest 163, Jacksonville Center, climb maintain flight level 380.
Be back with you guys in a second. I'm gonna stuff my face for a minute.
Maintain 380, Southwest 163.
Maybe once we get past this bit of cloud here, we'll be out of it. JetBlue, by far. JetBlue A320, all the way. Alex might have something different to say. Well, I'm watching on my iPad. When you say dying sky, what are you talking about? I think it might have been his internet because I just saw somebody. Nope. I thought there was a little problem with the. I mean, we're bouncing around here. You can see. We go outside for a minute. You can see us. We're just.
Taxi Center Delta 1544, back with you, descending to flight level 3, what's it on, sorry, I got disconnect.
No, don't worry, it's the server crashed on us. Delta 1544, stand by, why don't we get your hand off here. Delta 1544, contact Atlanta Center, 132.97, see ya.
Oh, I'm on the center, Delta 1544, example, good night, see ya.
And 36 Victor, I still have you, don't worry.
Copy that. Request flight level 150. I'm inbound right now.
Roger, climb, maintain 15,000.
Copy, climbing to 15,000.
And 68 Romeo, I still have you, don't worry.
Yeah, I lost you for a second. I had to reconnect. Thank you for looking out for me.
Yeah, no problem. It's the Vatsim server is, for lack of warning, server's on fire. So I guess the East server's having issues, and now the German server's having issues. So.
It's a fun night around the world.
Yep.
I hope the real ATC has better servers.
I never lost it. I think I'm on the USA West server, Scott.
Look at the U servers.
Don't understand why I lose my mouse cursor in there.
Delta 929 contacted Atlanta Center now on 132.97. See ya.
Atlanta Center 132.
That didn't work out so well.
On 7. Delta 929. Have a good night.
Vatsim's back. That's good.
All
I'm gonna try
aircraft
turning the
frequency.
seatbelt back
Jacksonville
off.
Center will be closing up shop here in about 5 minutes.
Boo.
Delta 2630.
I think we're almost. We're J-Ross. We're almost out of his airspace.
at Kimmel.
No.
Delta 2630 Jacksonville Center, good evening. Climb, maintain flight level 310.
We gotta go to
310, Delta
Florence.
2630 next.
I never got in on East, Scott. It forced me back out, and that was, you know, whatever, an hour ago when we were planning. Let's see, 100. So we're at least 18 minutes from Florence. 53. Yeah, look at that. I'm getting better at the timing. So we're 15 minutes from Florence because of the tail end. I didn't think of the tail end.
November 213 Alpha Charlie, leaving my airspace to the south. Miami's offline radar services. Terminator frequency change approved. Mike, once when I have a safe flight.
Doing Alpha Charlie, change is approved and have a great night.
Short final and Sean. What if you're on short final and Incheon, Scotty? You shouldn't be talking to us. Sterile below 10,000. Well, there's your reason for server crashing. Everything's in one spot.
Southwest 163, I'm leaving, close up the shop radar services. Terminator frequency change approved. Mike, once when I have a safe flight.
Have a good night, bud. Thanks for your service.
Frontier 114, I'm close up the shop radar services. Terminator frequency change approved. Mike, come one. No, Miner, you come 1 2 have a safe flight.
Anything for now for Frontier 114. Over.
Early handoff, maybe? I like off my face. Sorry, guys.
November 1836 Victor. Let's see here. Let's see if Jax wants you. Give me 1 second here. November 1836 Victor, contact Jacksonville approach on 127.0. See ya.
Copy. Contact Jacksonville 127.0.
7 Alpha Juliet, no traffic observed between you and the airport. Radar services at Terminus. Squawk VFR, safe landing.
Alrighty, we'll try to land safely just for you. Have a great night.
November 2568 Romeo, I'm closing up the shop. Radar services terminated. Frequency change approved. Mike, how much money have a safe flight?
122.8. Thank you. Have a wonderful night.
November 87 Romeo, Luke closing up the shop. Radar services terminated. Frequency change approved. Mike, how much money have a safe flight?
If he kicks me off last, we can probably get DC to take me.
November Bravo 21 Alpha, closing up the shop. Radar services terminated. Frequency change approved. Mike, how much money have a safe flight?
November Alpha.
Availo 301, I'm closing up the shop. Radar services terminated. Frequency change approved. Mike, how much money have a safe flight?
Hey, over to Unicom. 301.
JetBlue 698, closing up the shop. Radar services terminated. Frequency change approved. Mike, how much money have a safe flight?
Oh, the fun over already? Okay, 22.8. Have a good night.
JetBlue 798.
JetBlue 798. I was hoping he was going to tell me to monitor DC. Call DC.
I think it's going to go to San Diego Unicom if the server has probably crashed again, but...
I'm only, what am I, 80 miles from them? I'll give it a shot. Let's try 2097. Washington Center, it's JetBlue 798. I think Jax was trying to give me an early handoff. I'm not sure which sector.
Jax shouldn't be giving you a handoff. Contact Jacksonville Center on 135.902.
He got booted off the server, and I think he was closing because he couldn't stay on, Noah.
Okay, try 135.5.
35.5. All right. Thanks. Washington gets good evening. JetBlue 798 330. I think Jacksonville was trying to maybe coordinate an early handoff, and then he got booted off.
JetBlue 798 Washington Center. Roger. Can you identify for me?
I can. I'm exactly 80 miles south of Florence. I think he was trying to get an early handoff for me. Not sure.
Yeah, JetBlue 798, radar contact, look.
You have me or no?
Oh, I got you.
Okay, alright, good with the squawk and everything?
Yes, sir.
Alrighty then. We are 330, smooth ride. It was a little bit worse back further.
Oh yeah, that's because you're getting into Washington and you're in Jacksonville.
Ha! It's all Mike's fault. Any chance for directs Pax River? Yeah, it's pushing my luck. I don't know if that's because of the legacy platform or just YouTube doing that, Sky.
Good evening, Washington Center, American 1186. It's 21,000 feet. 21,000 feet. 800 climbing to flight level 230.
American 1186 Washington Center, welcome. Climb maintain flight level 350.
Climb maintain flight level 350, American 1186.
And JetBlue 798, proceed direct to Hopewell, Hotel Papa Whiskey.
Even better. Thank you very much. Direct to Hopewell for JetBlue 798. So let's do Hopewell with the beams. It's going to give us a little bit more on that tailwind. Going to get a little more love out of that wind there.
Oh yeah.
Nice. 61 feet per minute. I would probably be shooting for 225. Like if I was flying the 774 more often, I'd probably be shooting for something.
American 1320 contact Washington Center with your 5.45. Good night.
To be trying to float like that, you know. No, I'm not dunking on you, but
12545 1320.
For the Airbus, my normal is like 150 to 210. Usually in the 170 range, depending on which one I'm flying. But again, this channel will always be, and let's go seatbelts off now, always be touchdown zone, center line, feet per minute.
Washington Center, just leave 1099, flight level 360.
In that
order. 1099 Washington Center, welcome to Squawk Island.
1099, where the hell's 1099 going? It's going south or west. Let's see, what's the real world? That's a good one, man. That's a good one. There is no JetBlue 1099. Where is there? Well, B6 109. There is a 1099.
That's 535 Washington Center.
New York to Orlando. LaGuardia to Orlando. Look at that. Normally an early morning flight though. Yeah, 150 to 200. That's good for a 7-4, man. That's really good.
JetBlue 1099 radar contact 15 miles northeast of Franklin Vortex.
So since NVIDIA conspires to keep us away from it.
Southwest 535 center, Squawk Island.
Let's go over the charts. 44 is a little messy. And the fact that, see, we weren't supposed to even transfer to DC until here. So 44 coming off of Hopewell. These are direct packs from there. Hopewell hubs. Packs. But anyways. 270, 240. I think the only hard one in this is Corey at 10. But once we get into approach sector, we're going to transition right to the approach. And if you look, if I put this chart up, you look.
Southwest 535 radar contact 70 miles northeast of Franklin Vortex, welcome.
Bang. Right? Can't zoom in anymore apparently. But bang is here. And you see proud is after bang. So it should be apple bang. And then we'll come on around. This thing is always good. Now we gotta. So we'll come in right past Manhattan. Make this big for you. So we'll come in. Most likely they'll give us direct to Gacker. And then we'll fly manually. And this is in contrast to the. I don't even know if they have it anymore, do they? Yep. So the expressway visual is more of a. And at the park visual, which gives you, it's a little bit further out, and then the expressway visual. I feel like the park's like a kind of an extended base, but Transport Hub and I talk about that all the him and I go over it all the time.
JetBlue 696, what's your best forward speed?
So dials and GAC are very much the same spot.
I'm gonna assume Mach 76 or JetBlue 290.
Maybe dials might be up here.
Roger, American 1186,
kind of the same, but we have the waypoints to guide us now.
I can go about 300 knots.
India Papa Zulu.
In Mach, please.
That is offset.
Probably about Mach 0.80.
Alright, American 1186, turn left direct, Norfolk, Oscar Romeo Foxtrot, and just give me the best forward speed, please.
Confirm left direct to Norfolk, best forward speed, American 1186.
3.06 here.
And JetBlue 696, I might have to give you a vector here, but if you could just maintain your presence speed, it'd be appreciated.
Thank you. maintain present speed, and we're gonna see what our best forward speed actually is.
Best forward speed.
Negative.
They're probably messing with the servers, Scott, or they're overloaded, you know. Not a big F1 guy. I've watched a little NASCAR, not huge.
Washington Center, good evening, Air Canada 1407 at flight level 360.
F1's racing, Scotty.
Air Canada 1407, Washington Center, welcome squawk 3544.
3544 for Air Canada 1407.
American 1186, let's actually do this. Turn left direct to Sea Isle, Sierra India Echo.
Alright, left to Sierra India Echo for American 1186.
Still won't let me show you the EFB. I don't know why. And we can put our feet up. Let's see if we can get some ATIS and get an auto update. So there's the beginning of the arrival there. I want to make sure we get Corey in at 4.
Air Canada 1407, radar contact 48 miles north of the Wilmington board. Type welcome.
Above 8, above 17.
Roger, thank you.
And Corey 10. Probably give us a 250 there too. So if we look on the plan view, we can see. Let's zoom on in here for a second. You can see that Apple, proud, right? Bang is the beginning of the approach behind proud. So if we're going to fly the arrival to the end, we're already on the approach. So it's Patrick Gagger. This is one of those ones, like if I zoom out, we're pretty much on a straight shot to LaGuardia from here on out, right? How do I do this? Let's see. So yeah, we're direct to Hopewell, and you can see that from Hopewell, it's pretty much straight shot all the way in, and then we'll make the turn for Garbagea.
Washington Center, good evening. WestJet 1527 is with you. Flight level 360, Rexod.
WestJet 1527, Washington Center, welcome. I think the past tempo saw is just saw.
Come back on the plan. We're there.
Funny.
Still stuff in my face.
Not as good as haha in the Vegas.
NASCAR is definitely more of a drink fest than anything. So what do you guys want to see else on the channel? I got the Mad Dog. I got the 747. We can do some split
American
4 minutes.
1186, request that for 5 minutes, please.
American 1186 is approved, advising back.
Confirm, thank you.
Oh wow. I don't really do too much 7.4 stuff, my man. The occasional UPS to Hong Kong. I think I streamed that on the channel, did I? The 777, last time I flew it over to London, it could have been the airport, but I got absolute dog shit performance. And it was painful. London was like a slideshow, and everything else runs smooth. I didn't even stream it, and it was a slideshow. So I don't know what, what to really do on that front. A lot of gorgeous nighttime coming up the coast. You can see all the way to the coast, as a matter of fact. And those are the southern Outer Banks. Yeah, coming up on the Outer Banks there. You can just barely see it out by my mouse there. That's Ocracoke Inlet and the lake in North Carolina. Actually, if I was honest, let's see if we go right here and go on the wing. So we got kind of a level. Yep, that's the North Carolina, South Carolina border. So that's like Wilmington. Wilmington's probably right there. I'm very much so used to. We're used to coming up over the Atlantic routes here. North Carolina, all right. Yeah, I'll definitely get the TFDI. Yeah, I did a 737 flight earlier today, but I don't know if it was the airplane or could have been the airplane, could have been something else, but the audio was terrible. I'll put the link in here, but you literally, guys, you gotta not watch it with sound on. Something went terribly wrong. Let me see, I can find it here. I made it private, so I gotta, or unlisted. Let's see what's my videos. Where is it? Actually, I can't even see it on my channel, and I'm logged in right now. Try to do some more Europe flying. Oh, Scotty, thanks for your service, man. Appreciate it, bro. I'm going to try to cook up a link for the chat for this video that I made private. Let's see. Interesting airline news here for Transport Hub, if you're still here, buddy. Scott Lawrence, who was the JetBlue, he was like the chief operating officer, I believe. Not that they were at the time. He was the chief operating officer, so new position under COVID, etc. Hey, top of the sense interview. He left and went to Delta about 4 months ago. He was the guy that came up with this devil's deal between them and.
Sure, 779.
Oh yeah, Timmy's here, but he's not here. Sorry. So Scott Lawrence, who worked for Delta, worked for JetBlue. He was the like number 2 or 3 guy in the company. He left and went to Delta, and now he's resigned from Delta as of Twitter. Timmy, guy, we gotta get you in the chat. That's the biggest thing. Timmy's always here. He's always watching. One of my Teamster buddies, and we both work in a similar, same industry basically. So he's always here. He's hooked now. This tropopause doesn't drop until Pax River, really, and then it actually kind of lifts over LaGuardia back up. It's weird. What's the temperature in LaGuardia? Let's see what their real world ATIS is. I gotta pull up the. Oh, that's LA. I'm sure it's warmer there.
Washington Center, Piedmont 114 on the ground at Norfolk with information
see the
Romeo
trope that
requesting
goes
IFR
up and down. Actually, I can
JFK.
show you the trope, guys. Sorry. Volante. There we go. Flight plan briefing. Let's take a peek, see. Zoom this in for you so you can. There we go.
Piedmont 114, Washington Center.
Briefing maps. So the weather. This is why I was surprised we got anything. It must have been the tail end of this. And there's the wind. 340. That's pretty much what we're hitting. 100 and change knots. Good day for a transcon coming across. But the vertical profile, you can see the tropopause was way up here, and then right around top of the sun, it's calling for what, 405.
Piedmont 114, how's your ass mark? How's your copy?
Before we get to LaGuardia, dumps back down.
Piedmont 114 cleared the JFK Airport via radar vector Snow Hill in file. Maintain 16,000 and flight plan level 3301 0 minutes after departure. Departure this frequency, squawk 3605.
For your cruise mark. And here's our dispatch release.
Cleared to JFK via the radar vectors Snow Hill VOR, then it's filed. Climb maintain 16,000. Expect 330 10 minutes after departure. Departure is with you, squawk 3605, Piedmont 114.
As you can see,
Piedmont 114, readback is correct. Information CR.
That's alright, Sky. You can watch the replay, bud. It should be an exciting one. The wind at LaGuardia is still about 13 knots. It's not gusting like it was. Let's set that altimeter. It's 3011 up there right now. 5G NOTAMs in effect, of course. Guys, I'm going to ask for a quick 5 minutes out. I'm going to bring the chat with me, so if you have questions, you want to keep talking, we can. Suggestions, etc. So that should be Raleigh-Durham in front of us there. We do have Raleigh-Durham Airport. Off to the side, if I remember correctly, that should be Raleigh. Yes indeed, that's Raleigh-Durham. Probably do a flight there, but they usually use 190s. I could try to stomach the road. I'll probably wind us up on flights and best. So I'll be back in 5, guys. I do have
good evening,
the
Kodiak
iPad with
3
me
Kilo
in the
Delta
chat.
130,000.
JBU798 for 10 minutes out.
Kodiak 3 Kilo Delta, need to be on 133.5.
Oops, sorry, 133.5, have a good night, 3 Kilo Delta.
You too. Who's the other aircraft on?
It was JBU798, just looking for 10 out if we can.
That's approved, development.
We'll go. Alright guys, I got the iPad with me. And I'll take it with me, so if you have questions or anything, throw them right in there. Landing is going to be in about 48 minutes. But obviously we're going to have to brief the approach and everything coming up here when I come back. So things are going to start getting busy in probably the next 10 or 15.
Washington Center, Indian Frontier Flight 114, flight level 340.
Frontier Flight 114, Washington Center, welcome, squawk 3613.
Squawk 3613, Frontier Flight 114.
JetBlue 696, contact Washington Center 120.907, good day.
1129, wait, can you say that frequency again for JetBlue 696?
120.907, 2097.
120.97 for JetBlue 696.
American 1186, contact Washington 120.907, good day.
12097, American 1186.
Center Piedmont 114, information Sierra, request push on to Charlie.
Mount 114, push on the Charlie's approved face south.
Push on Charlie, approved face south. Mount 114.
Center flight 114, radar contact 38 miles south of Wilmington, Vortex, welcome.
Center, Air Canada 1407, request step away for 10 minutes.
Air Canada 1407, that's approved as requested, just about her back.
Very good, thanks.
Watch this air, Delta 303, flightable 330. Delta 303, Washington Center, over.
Piedmont 114, ready for taxi, Norfolk.
Piedmont 114, Washington Center, Squawk 1 Charlie, runway 5, taxi at Charlie, cross 32 at Charlie.
Alright, we got mode Charlie on now, and runway 5 to get Charlie and cross 14 at Charlie, Piedmont 114.
Alright guys, looks like we got our company message now. 160 from top of descent. JetBlue 798 is back.
JetBlue 798, Washington, 0 over.
So we actually have to look. Double check here real quick. Let's see, yeah, JFK's crazy. We're gonna just check something. I need to get the Druzicki charts for LaGuardia because they numbered their gates differently. So I think we're going to want B14 to B12. But it's actually real world, it's a different gate. So I'm going to find out where these guys went. So 798. Arrived gate 54, which if we look here, it should be like that B14. Come on with it. So B14, B12. So for our scenery, it's going to be Bravo 12. So we're going to hopefully make Tango or Romeo.
Piedmont 114, runway 5, Pacific, takeoff 1010 at 11 on departure,
Tango
left heading 010.
Best for us, but I imagine coming in
Clear
the
for
way
takeoff,
we
runway
are,
5, fly heading 010 on
we'll check that out in a minute. So we're going 54 is what JetBlue uses. We just got our assignment. So I'm going to stick it in here for B. What did I just say? B14, right? B12. Okay, vitamin B12. They're only using the Marine Air Terminal for Boston and New York now. Alright, let's set this bad boy up. So we're going to do the top hat procedure now. So the top hat procedure is like this. Start with flight plan.
Washington Center, good evening, Delta 691 at flight level 340 with you.
Join the arrival.
Delta 691, Washington Center, welcome.
VOR. Smyrna is the ENO. So Smyrna is above flight level 240. Good there. Skippy is above 190. We're good there.
Washington Center, America 402, flight level 350. 340.
Davies, Edger, nothing there.
America 402, Washington Center.
Davies is above 13. Brand is above 11. On the bottom end of it there. And then Corey 10,000. We kind of need to get right on down because it's only, let's see, 9 miles to 9.7 to Robbinsville, and then 7.3 to Tykes. So 17 miles, 7.1, that's 24.1. 36 miles to Apple, and then 3 from Apple. Excuse me, 36 to Renew, 3 to Apple.
Piedmont 114 is coming through 2,500 for 160,000.
Piedmont 114, radar contact, climb maintain, flight level 330.
Climb maintain 330.
Proud. And then probably expect the direct to Gacker. And Gacker should be 2,500 above. Bang Pachu, yep, Gacker 2,500 above 180. And then on down the pipe. 3.2
flight
degree
114 request. 3 minutes out of the cockpit.
Glide.
Enter flight 114 as the cruise request.
Shaded arrow 3.2, 3 miles.
Air Canada 14070 back
So we start down at Shea. So we'll make the turn, drop the gear, get configured, and we'll be good to go. Alright, so then we go rad navs. So that what we're going to set up is the localizer for, so it's India Papa,
This is
Zulu Victor.
321 with you at
India Papa, Zulu Victor. We'll have that in there just for some guidance. 316. So Richmond, Virginia out the back door here. Oh, forgot I did that. Richmond, Virginia, everybody.
New York Center, this is United 321 with
This
you
is not
at
New York Center.
17,000.
It's a Friday night ops, Boston, JFK, Scotty V. Alright, so
Red 321 Washington Center. Hold on 1 second. I think you're on frequency. Yeah, it's 133.5.
On that side, we'll leave the left side open. Okay.
Sorry about that,
So top hat, right?
133.5.
We go to progress.
JBU798, contact Washington 125.45, good night.
2545, thanks for the service. We'll see you, JBU798. 2545.
Washington America 1407, we're for 1279.
103 to top of descent. Good
Yeah,
to go there.
1279, contact Washington 120.97.
ATIS.
Forward 12097
Arrival, auto update.
for United 1279. Have a good night.
We're good on that. And get the weather. So I'm going to read this off. Actually, we'll let you guys see it. We'll do it the old-fashioned way. So, Foxtrot, 34013, -1, 3011, park visual 31. Bird activity, mode C, advise you have Fox. Weather. So now we go to the perf page, right? Check that we're good here. Check that we're good for the descent. And then we go 3011. -1. I read it backwards, or you can read it forwards and go bottom to top. 33013.
Seabird 1, Papa Tango, contact. Are you back yet?
And I can't remember if I called that guy. No minimums. So that's good to go. And center, I can't remember if I called you. It's JBU798 330.
JBU798, you did not provoke the board.
Thank you, sir. And for planning purposes, we'll be all set to descend here in about 80 miles. We're showing top of the sun about 80, 85 miles.
JBU798, Roger, pilot to traffic across Ridgey at maintain level 270.
Ridgey at and maintain flight level 270 for JBU798. So it's going to be visual.
Washington Center, west at 8254, will be passing 17,000, climbing flight level 190.
No, there is no missed approach procedure. probably be go around.
West 8254 Washington Center, hello, climb next day, level 230.
Degraded nav, that's what we checked.
Coming 230, West 8654.
One more thing before we do the full brief.
Washington Center, good evening.
Fuel
American
production.
1712, flight level 170.
American 1712 Washington
Right
Center.
just below max landing weight now. EFOB's 11.4. We got 2,000 pounds to burn, so we're close to max landing weight. So expecting 11.4, we're supposed to have 11.2. We have an extra 4.6 on board, and we can't touch 6.8 of it. So looks good. And then the secondary, just set up an alternate approach. Set up the low.
There's one up at Tango, we're back, thanks for that.
So that's in the secondary if necessary. Shouldn't be.
Keep it 1, Papa Tango contact, New York Center 133.5, let's see ya.
133.5, speed level 1, Papa Tango, thanks, bye.
Alright, so that's a top hat, like this, right?
Cargo 75, contact Washington Center 120.97.
Are you ready for the approach briefing?
Ready.
This cargo
Okay.
75, contact Washington 120.
We have ourselves an A321.
97.
Tech status is good. No TAMs for LaGuardia. Got the standard 5G no TAMs. And let's see. Traffic management. Expressway visual. Amendment 9. Procedure is not applicable unless signed by ATC. Transient parking. Radio altimeter. That's a 5G. Departures. All surface painting holding signs are faded on this. Alright, that's it.
Checked.
Weather's good. Gusty winds out of the northwest. Accessibility's good. It's 3-1. Extra fuels. Just looked at that. Top of descent in about 60 miles, 70 miles. Sector safe once we get down to LaGuardia. It's 2100 to the east and 3000 to the west of the LaGuardia VOR. Transition at 18,000 to 3011, and that is set. Polling if we have to on the star be by ATC. Visual approach 31 left with backed up with the RNAV. 3.2 degree glide path. No minimums. Missed approach will probably be straight ahead runway. Alternate's going to be Bradley tonight. Degraded nav, we can check here. And we are good because we did a full alignment in Orlando. Runway data. I'm going to run the numbers now, and I'll try to put it up on the screen for you guys. So KLGA coming in at 167,800 pounds, so about 3,200 pounds under max landing weight. Reverse.
American 464 climbing through 19,000 feet to 230.
Alright, now I need to check the runway. The runway is 7,003 feet or 2135 meters.
American 4,
So we're going to need auto brake
contact
medium
Washington Center 135.5.
So below the line, so the checklist, Scotty, 1 second and I'll get back to that, alright? Let me finish this brief. So we need auto brake medium, and I'm going to try to show you why right now. Let's see if I can do this. Right there. There it is. Okay. Alright, let me get my mouse back. I'm going to do this gently. Alright, so if we look down here,
Center, Delta 1's right with you.
so, if you guys can see, if you look for the brake setting, it is right above where my mouse is here. Okay. You can see this is our landing data. VAP's 142. Oh, excuse me, VLS is 142, and VAP is 146. So we're coming in with some mustard tonight. So we need to, I wouldn't go flap 3 tonight, just because it's
Ascending through 16,000,
so,
417,000, Delta 10.
across Ridgey at again? Center, confirm for JetBlue 798, Ridgey, flight level 270.
JetBlue 798, affirmative, Ridgey level 270.
Okay, Ridgey, flight level 270.
JetBlue 1672, contact Washington 120.97.
Thrust idle descent. So, going back to this for a second, right? You can see that the runway's LDA, right, up here, 2,135 meters, which is 7,000 and change feet. Now, if we use auto brake low, we won't make it, because you have a factored landing distance of 1875, or excuse me, 2672. So we're going to have to use auto brake medium and then transition to manual braking. Right? So that's landing perf versus runway data. Tail strike, we are in an A321, we got to watch the pitch, so it's going to be medium, max, taxi route we discussed earlier. And the landing flap will be full, and we're shutting her down.
The 2858 contact Washington Center 125.5.
Any questions?
I'm good.
Alright, Scott, so below the line on a checklist is basically, let's go constraints. So below the line, so the checklist, so the before start checklist is held, right? And then you'll hear me say below the line. So like there's two checklists that are held, or three. Before start, before takeoff, and then after takeoff climb. So the before start checklist is held at the line until the windows and doors are closed, right? So that's why you hear me say, when the doors close, you'll hear me say below the line. And you go windows and doors, mark out start. Windows and doors closed, right? Beacon on, thrust levers idle, parking brake set, right? Before takeoff checklist is held after the ECAM memo, and the below the line items on the before takeoff checklist are cabin crew is advised, TCAS is TARA, and engine mode selected normal,
American 17 code contact Washington Center 120.97.
And then the after takeoff climb checklist is landing gear up, flaps retracted, packs on, that's to the line, and then below the line is to set standard once you're cleared to the flight level. Altstar. Where's the trim? Boy, she's still zeroed out, 0.8 down, 0.6, 0.8 down. And we go into the prog page, and we're 1,000 feet high. JetBlue 798 looking for low.
JetBlue 798 descend by the Corey 4 arrival to LaGuardia altimeter 3011.
Descend via Corey 4, altimeter LaGuardia 3011, JetBlue 798. Thrust idle descent. She's gonna go ripping down now.
Delta 10 back in the flight deck.
Let's give the passengers a quick word.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the flight deck, we're beginning our initial descent into the LaGuardia area right now. Got a pretty good tailwind pushing us up at the moment. Expect to have you on the ground in LaGuardia just about 20 minutes or so. At the gate about 25 after that. Weather in LaGuardia, gusty winds out of the northwest, clear skies, and a cold temperature of 30 degrees Fahrenheit.
120.
Thanks again for flying with us. We'll be arriving on gate Bravo 14, gate 54, Bravo 14, gate 54. Turn the seatbelt sign on, we could get some bumps on the way down. Thanks again for flying with us.
American 2681, contact Washington Center 120.97.
At this time, the washroom facilities will not be available.
JetBlue 560, Washington Center, maintain level 330.
So Philly's right in front of us there. Clear as a bell up here now. Clear skies.
JetBlue 560, Washington Center, maintain level 330.
Thanks again for flying with us. We'll be arriving on gate Bravo. Yeah, Hub, the 21 will, it doesn't pitch up. It actually, if you're, yes, it does balloon. It balloons. Bumps on the way down. And that's not usually flap 1, but flap 2. Flaps 1, she won't do it. Flaps 2, she'll definitely do it. Especially heavy. You're dumping out a lot of lift, right?
Requesting clearance to Charlotte as filed.
You know, you've got these slotted flaps back here, right, with the giant flap canoes. Or flap tracks, I like to call them flap canoes. But yeah, when we go to flap 2, we make sure you're paying attention. She doesn't balloon up, she balloons down.
Contact Washington
well, it's the autopilot. If you get the autopilot on, she balloons down.
123.5, Delta 798.
I'll send you a video on the personal phone there, Hub. Oh, Timmy's all excited now. We're about to land. There's Philly, Timmy, right there. Philly Airport.
Cabin crew, prepare for...
108, contact Washington Center 120.97.
3011, so, right? I think New York approach is next for us, I believe, on 20.8. Yeah, it should be next. LaGuardia Tower.
Washington Center, JetBlue 275, passing flight level 12,000, climbing flight level 190.
JetBlue 275, Washington Center, climb and maintain flight level 230.
Yeah, that's Philly right there.
Climb and maintain flight level 230 for JetBlue 275.
KPHL. Oh no, the A320 does it. If you watch my videos, you'll see. It's like, doesn't matter 20 or 21 speed. Doesn't matter 20 or 21. She'll do the thing. She will absolutely pitch. It's gonna feel like most of the time you don't feel the pitch up. What you feel is the plane trying to capture, you know, keep coming down. That's what you're really feeling, is the plane. It's kind of like, it feels like the plane's hanging in midair. It doesn't matter if it's a 20 or a 21. It could be a little more pronounced on the 21.
Altimeter setting.
Altimeter 3011 set.
3012 set, passing 17,500.
Thrust item.
Checked.
Motown Philly over here. To do a Philly flight. JetBlue stopped a lot of the Philly flights because
now
American. Checked.
Checked.
Approach checklist.
Briefing.
Confirmed.
ECAM status.
Checked.
Seatbelts.
On.
Aero ref.
3011 set.
3013 set. Minimum.
0 feet set.
0 feet set. Engine mode selector.
Normal.
Approach checklist complete.
So it's information Foxtrot. That should be good for the next 20 minutes or so. It is a it is a problem. It doesn't matter which plane it is. It's a lot of flap. It could be more pronounced on the 21 because of the size of the flap. You know, longer fuselage, more weight. Always think of it, Hub, as like a weight. Speed out and straight start.
Checked.
WestJet 8254, contact New York Center 133.5, what's the
Speed out constraint descent on.
Checked.
What is she doing? She just got away from us there.
Have an amazing night. What's the H254?
So there's Philly, covered in snow, of course. Man, it takes the... We got a hydraulic problem. Oh yeah, look at that. It's got pressure.
Bristol Center, good evening, American 914, passing 1100
See how long it took that spoiler to go back in?
American 914, Washington Center, good evening.
I don't know why she's doing, she's diving and driving like that. Alright, ladies and gents, here we go.
JBU798 contact, York approach 120.8. Yeah.
Over to LaGuardia approach 120.8, JBU798. Thrust idle descent, 11,000 magenta.
Checked.
LaGuardia approach, good evening, it's JBU798, descending Corey 4 with information Foxtrot.
JBU798, New York approach, good evening, expect vectors from the park visual, runway 31 approach.
Expect vectors park visual 31, JBU798. Okay, here we go, thrust idle, 250 in the speed. I try not to use the boards here. We got time, we get time.
Checked. Checked.
Let's see that. Let's watch these spoilers now. No, they're just slow to me. I don't know why.
Checked.
It's above 11. Gotta get down to 10. See, she's pitching up there because she's slowing down up. And look at where I gotta watch it, especially if we're getting.
Precision 251 Charlie Kilo, we're gonna need a minute at the end. Precision 251 Charlie,
pushes
no
up the,
problems, advise when you're ready.
Pushes up to the lowest part of the descent.
Checked.
Shit, we gonna make that? It says we're gonna make it. Clear, cold, and bumpy. Alright guys, once we go below 10, I'm gonna put your questions in the chat. Guess the landing rate. So, you get 3 guesses here for the landing. You can guess the rate, the G-force.
New York approach, good evening, English Street 52, 89 level at 4,000.
0 feet down the runway on the numbers.
Street 52, 89, New York approach, turn left heading 240, vectors for the ILS 34 approach.
Left turn 240, vectors 34 approach. Street 52, 89.
Speed up. Hub, you can see she's pitched up right now. The best way to see the balloon is on the flight path vector on the bird here, right? So the best way is if you're descending on the glide path, right? Which is usually when you would knock out flaps 3, flaps full. It's a big change from 1 to 2. It's a small change from 2 to 3, and then it's a big change, and you lose a lot of speed from 3 to full.
You're approaching
The best way to do it is watch the, matter of fact, like the other night, I literally said, I had the bird on the flaps. I was like, oh, look at that balloon.
For the park visual, runway 31 approach.
Well, set that to visual park 31 and number 3352.
And there's Jet 1 Charlie Victor. Ready to go.
What we say, 18.7
Jet 1 Charlie Victor, wind 330 at 10, runway 34, clear for takeoff, on course approved. Commercial flight runway heading 34, clear for takeoff, 1 Charlie Victor. 05 to Fox, back with you. 05 Fox, short, roger, thanks. Level 505 Foxtrot, you can contact me your departure now, 126.8, have a great day. 26.8, good job today, guys.
Come on, buddy, don't slam dunk me. I got an 8321 here. It doesn't like to go down and slow down.
Number 423 Lima Zilla, you can contact me your departure now, 126.8, have yourself a great day too.
26.8, good night, 3 Lima Zilla.
JBU798, maintain 7,000.
On the Harp 3, we have Foxtrot.
Altimeter settings.
Thrust side open is sun,
JBU798, descend to maintain 7,000.
Yeah, you guys stepped on there. Down at 7,000 now, JBU798.
American 51, New York approach. Good evening, expect vectors for the park visual, runway 31 approach. LaGuardia altimeter 3011.
3011, expecting vectors for the park visual, runway 31. Number
21 bouncing around. I wanted to maintain the speed that I
want. Jet 1 Charlie Vickers, passing 1900. Where we heading? Jet 1 Charlie Victor, you can proceed on course. Are you looking for a flight following today? And on course, and usually flights not following for today. Short of. Alright, this is Jet 1 Charlie Victor, squawk 0204. 0204 for 1 Charlie Victor. Bush Street for the 289, turn left heading 220. That's 220, Bush Street, 5289.
City light.
This is Jet 1 Charlie Victor, radar contact, altitude indicates 3,700. Confirm. Bush Street 5289, descend to maintain 3,000. To maintain 3,000, Bush Street 5289. Push you for 290, descend to maintain 2,000.
See how I got a little bit of board, just a little bit of boards out, right? Look what my VLS is. That much boards, that much VLS. And approach JetBlue 798. Are we good to start slowing up a little bit?
JetBlue 798, speed your discretion.
Thanks, sir. Outstar. Activate approach phase. Activate approach phase, please.
Approach phase activated.
289, 4 miles from clear, turn right heading 310, maintain 2,000 still established, on Molecular cleared ILS runway 34 approach.
Get some flap out. So it's not going to balloon here, Hub.
Return 310, maintain 2,000 till
right.
Approach phase activated.
Cleared ILS runway 34 approach. Move straight.
Okay, VLS minus 5, flaps 1. Now watch. Flaps 1.
Speed checked. Flaps 1.
Not much of a balloon right there. Right?
Checked.
A little bit, not much. All you're going to see is that pitch come back down.
Altimeter setting.
Jet 1 Charlie Victor, contact New York departure 126.8. Have a great day.
Oh, how about dropping me down
126.8, 1 Charlie
about 3,000 feet?
American 51, descend to maintain 4,000.
Descend, maintain 4,000, American 51.
JetBlue 798, proceed direct Benji, descend to maintain 3,000.
Benji, direct Benji, descend to maintain 3,000. Blue.
Checked.
Thrust idle open descent. Now I'm going to use the boards now.
Checked.
Altimeter setting.
So we need to get down in a hurry.
Checked.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be dimming the cabin lights. This is normal procedure when flying in the
That's
hours
about
of
half
darkness.
speed brake right there.
You'll find the switch for your individual reading light in the panel above your head or in your armrest.
Pushing 5298, wind 330 at 10, runway 34, clear to land. Runway 34, clear to land, Bushing 5289.
I'm going to give it just about everything I dare to give it.
New York approach, good evening, Southwest 1243, 13,000, descending 10,000 duty, and we got Vatsim.
Southwest 1243, New York approach, good evening, expect the park visual, runway 31 approach.
Land the park visual.
Kind of slam dunk on us here.
JetBlue 798, LaGuardia Airport, 12 o'clock, 17 miles, report in sight.
In sight for JetBlue 798.
JetBlue 798, cross Gagar at or above 2,500, cleared park visual, runway 31 approach.
Cross Gacker at above 2,500, clear the park visual, runway 31, JetBlue 798.
American 51, turn left heading 180.
Left heading 180, American 51.
Approach nav, out final. Speed, vertical speed, down 1,500. Flaps 2. Now
Speed
watch
checked.
it, hub. Now watch it.
Flaps 2.
Traffic.
There's the balloon right there.
Checked.
See the balloon? She's going to pitch over now. Beautiful night in New York.
We've now begun our initial descent. Please remain seated with your seatbelts fastened for the remainder of the flight and begin ramping up use of laptops and devices of similar size. As in just a few minutes, we'll be asking you to slow down for landing. If you have
American 51, turn right heading 230.
to the cabin to collect it for secure process.
Right heading 230, American 51.
As part of our commitment to safety from the ground up, we clean and disinfect our planes between each flight. Please do your part by checking around your seat and in the seat
Speed
back
off
pocket
Eastern,
front
final
end of the
approach.
card and hand them to us as they pass through the cabin.
Endeavor 3352, descend to maintain 7,000.
Descend 7,000, Endeavor 3352.
JetBlue 798, contact LaGuardia Tower, 118.7, good day.
LaGuardia Tower, 18.7, JetBlue 798. LaGuardia Tower, good evening. It's JetBlue 798 over Pachu on the park visual, runway 31.
JetBlue 798, LaGuardia Tower, good evening with 34013, runway 31, clear land.
Clear land 31, JetBlue 798.
Altimeter setting.
Alright, here we go. All pilots away. Let's do that. Nice easy descent. Get a nice little screenshot here. Even though there we go. These cruise safety textures are brutal.
2,500.
Set 3 for the mist. Final approach.
Altimeter setting.
Gear down. Gear down.
Gear down.
Alright, hub, watch for the balloon here now too. Flaps 3.
Speed checked.
Watch that bird,
Flaps
watch
3.
that bird. Flaps full.
Speed checked. Flaps full.
LaGuardia Tower, good evening. Citation November 550 Charlie Juliet at on the ground at LaGuardia General Aviation Parking. Ready to copy IFR to Toronto.
Citation 550 Charlie Juliet, LaGuardia Tower, good evening. Cleared to Toronto Airport. LaGuardia 7 departure. Pelham climb. Radar vectors Gale. Send us files. Maintain 5,000. Expect flight level 430. 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 120.8. Squawk 1135.
Flight director's off. Landing checklist.
Okay, that was clear to Toronto via LaGuardia 7 departure.
Speed.
Radar vectors to Gale. I think I might have missed something right before that. Your medium, please.
ECAM memo.
The 550 Charlie
Landing
Juliet,
no blue.
the LaGuardia 7
Landing
departure,
checklist
Pelham
complete.
climb.
Stand by 1 minute. 550 Charlie Juliet. Okay, I see the Pelham climb for the LaGuardia 7 departure and radar vector scale. Climb and maintain 5,000. Expect flight level 430.
1,000
after departure.
Stabilize.
Departure frequency 120.8, then squawk 1135. 550 Charlie Juliet.
0 Charlie Juliet, read back correct information. Foxtrot is correct.
And we do have Foxtrot.
Drifting right because of the wind. Drifting a little low. Ease it out, ease it out, ease it out, ease it out. I see 3 and 3 going lower. 3 and 1. Takeoff light, please.
400.
Cleared to land.
Checked.
Let the wind do it. Let the wind do it. There
300.
It
200.
Low on purpose. Easy on the power. Easy on the power.
100.
100 above.
50. 40. 30. 20. Retard 10. 5.
Get out. Get out. Get out.
Spoilers. Reverse grain. Decel. $70 knots.
3,000 feet remaining.
Manual braking. So it's B14.
Recording target 874 and 47 information Foxtrot for Atlanta.
I'm going to use Swissport until I fix that.
447, your clearance on request, stand by. JBU798, welcome to New York, safe parking.
We're going to 54, which for this scenery is under the bridge there, Concourse B on the very tail end of it.
Chapter 798, Roger. Sierra Golf Alpha to the ramp.
Sierra Golf, then Alpha for JetBlue 798.
The 447, have your clearance, advised, ready to copy.
Ready, copy, Delta 447.
Alright.
For the 447,
Welcome to New
clear
York,
to the
New York.
Atlanta
Can you see
Airport,
the sign
LaGuardia
from there?
7 departure, Bronx, climb,
Sign's back
radar
there.
vectors.
Promise. There it is.
Send is filed, maintain 5,000, expect flight level 360, 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency
Golf is
120.8, squawk
left here.
1150.
I believe this is Golf.
7 to Atlanta, LaGuardia 7 departure, Bronx, climb, radar vectors to Atlanta. Climb take 5,000, flight level 360, 10 minutes after departure.
What a beautiful night in New York.
120.8, squawk 1150, Delta 447.
For the 447, read back correct, Foxtrot is current.
Foxtrot is current, Delta 447.
This is Alpha, right? So we're going in at, they get a lot of spots here. But this isn't the most current layout. Not the greatest. I hear Imagine Sim is marginally better.
Control aircraft boarding information, Golf now current, altimeter 3011.
An hour 57 in the air.
LaGuardia
After
Tower,
landing
Endeavor
checklist.
3352.
Flaps.
Retracted.
Pass.
Spoilers.
Got 2 on the
Disarmed.
park fish.
APU.
Start.
53.
Radar.
Correction.
Off.
Endeavor 3352.
Predictive wind shear
LaGuardia Tower,
system.
Good evening,
Off.
wind 340.
After landing checklist complete.
Woodland runway 31, Endeavor 3352.
I swear I want to go in. No. Next one. Do I have to go under the bridge? I might have to go under the bridge.
Tower Delta 447. Do we just call you for pushback, or do we just call you for taxi?
We're going on the
For
other
the
end of this
447,
thing.
you can call for taxi.
Back.
We'll call you for taxi, Delta 447.
We're next right here. We got hot brakes from stopping on that runway. I'm told the engineers shut the brake fans off on them sometimes. No, I completely flubbed that. I'm looking at the wrong taxi chart. Like I need to get any hotter brakes. It was the second one, so it was... Of course, I'm looking at a taxi chart where it shows me my next left, and then the airport's not correct. Oh well. Yeah, we'll figure out what we had. Any guesses on the landing rate, G-force, distance? I felt good about that landing. Drifted a little low there at the end because I knew we'd buoy it up. So is it this one? This is Lima. That doesn't even exist in real life. Well, it does, but it looks like I'm on the wrong spot. Taxi light off, please. Taxi light off. I don't know that the Imagine Sim's any better than this. I think Druzicki Seattle's probably the better of all these.
LaGuardia Tower up there, good evening, American 51 on the park visual running 31.
American 51, LaGuardia Tower, good evening, wind
Brakes
340,
glowing hot.
runway 31, clear to land.
Nah, they're not blowing.
Running 31, clear to land, American 51.
Oh, it was supposed to be B12. Whatever, we're going to B14 now. We're all messed up. Maybe I should have gone under the bridge. So Lima comes all the way around here? Is that really a thing? You know, it wouldn't kill him to do a little few upgrades on this thing. I mean, it's cheap scenery, but it's halfway decent. I think I have, I don't even know if this is a correct GSX profile, like if this guy's gonna stop us in the right spot or not. I know that jetways are very sensitive here about very sensitive jetways. Yeah, whatever. We'll fix that at some point. Master caution. What was that? Thrust levers are idle. After landing, parking checklist. No.
Cabin crew doors to manual and cross check.
Seriously? It's going to be one of those things where the jetway can't op. Door too far away for the jetway. See that shit? Look at that. Door too far away. I don't understand how that can be too far away.
Air 3352, welcome to New York. Bravo Juliet Alpha to the ramp.
Bravo Juliet Alpha to the ramp.
Look at that.
3352, thank you.
Look at how bad that is. Now whatever, the GSX won't. Company message, that's going to be the shutdown message. Yeah, Golf just came through. Is it going to give us ground power? No. I got to get a better GSX profile for this. Alright, shutting down. Let's get off of Vatsim.
447.
Wish I didn't have to go to work tomorrow. Alright, here it is. 250, Scotty. Anybody else? Alright. V blue. Minus 151. Pitch 4, roll 1. Volanta. What do we get for screenshots? 3 more? There's a couple screenshots. So minus 150. I knew I was happy with that, but let's find out where we landed. Review our flight. Let's see how we did. I feel like I was way too far out. But maybe not, maybe not. I'm gonna have to look at some park visuals and see. I feel like I'm supposed to come up this street here. And I always like ease the turn. Like I feel like when I get here, I crank it too hard and then I'm like looking inside of the runway and I want to be over here. But it can be kind of daunting. All right, look at that, about 1508. Look at that, 0.99 G. That's what I am talking about right there, 0.99 G. And there's the thousands, that's the 1500s, so probably about 1550, 1600, I guess. And did we file a pirate? Finish, file. And that should make us, it didn't take anything off because we had that smash earlier in the week. And then approach report. And then I gotta go to bed because I gotta be up. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, this is gonna yell at us right here. All this is gonna yell at us. So we were banked 1 degree. We did drift a little bit high for a 3. Remember, we were supposed to be on 3.2, so we should have been up here. And we did get into the 3.2 range towards the end, right? 1,614 feet down. They say 7 feet from the center line. I call BS on that. I definitely got to get a GSX profile in here, though. This thing's terrible. These gates are terrible. So 614 feet from the aiming point, so about 1,600 feet down. You can see it on a satellite view again. Bring it right in, and you'll see it right past the 1,500 foot marks. Perfectly done, I would say. Drifting a little bit left. Happy with all that, gentlemen. It's been fun. It's 11 o'clock, and from LaGarbia, or the new and improved LaGarbia. Can you see the Welcome to New York sign there? No, have to tilt to the right. From the new and improved LaGarbia, which apparently doesn't. Well, I'm good with those lights. Are we icing up already? Is that what I'm seeing there? Oh yeah, she's icing up already. Look at that. It's not even. It's really not that cold. Oh yeah, she's icing. She is icing. Parking checklist. Oh yeah, I gotta turn them. Hot brakes. Hot brakes, trying to stop before that other runway. Master caution clear. Clear you can. Status. Normal. Recall. Oh, they're coming down. They'll be alright. Clear you can. Parking checklist.
APU bleed.
On.
Engines.
Off.
Seatbelts.
Off.
Exterior lights.
Off.
Fuel pumps.
Off.
Parking brake and shocks.
Off and in. Off and in.
Parking checklist complete.
Securing the aircraft procedure, please. Secure the aircraft, please.
Okay.
Hey, Scotty, thanks for coming, my man. Scott, I'm going to make you a mod because you're always in the chat. I want you guys to, the guys that are always here, I want them to be able to, you know, you guys to be able to, you know, spread the word, help out with the chat, all that good stuff. So I appreciate you coming all the time, Scott. It's much appreciated, my man. As we grow, hopefully we can get you up and running as well. Securing the aircraft checklist, please. Securing the aircraft checklist.
Adheres.
Off.
Oxygen.
Off.
APU bleed.
Off.
Emergency exit light.
Off.
Signs.
Off.
APU and battery.
Off.
Securing the aircraft checklist complete.
From New York, a very good night to you all.